I think, you know, the campus can play a stronger role, a more intentional role in being a resource for the social, economic, and cultural development in the region. So we're gonna look for ways to really get more engaged and more connected to the region than we have been so far at the institutional level. Because at the grassroots level, we already do that very thoroughly with our service learning program. We have students all over the county who are helping in a variety of ways and learning in the process. But I think that we can also, as an institution, play a constructive role as a convener, as a source of intelligence, and as a neutral meeting ground for different stakeholders in the region. So the two ways, two specific initiatives or areas in which we can advance that broad area are our engagement in the fora process and the fora board. I've taken that seat myself rather than delegated, the seat that we hold in the fora board, and I'm using that as an opportunity to inject a perspective into the dialogue of that board that emphasizes the longer range interests of the region, the common ground that we all share, and the development of a more strategic approach to decisions that are being made in terms of development projects and those. Something I've been, an idea that I have been proposing to various stakeholders, and I think is gradually coming together, and that's the development of a cradle-to-career partnership in the county, which would bring together all of the major community organizations and schools and government and foundations in support of an approach that maximizes the collective impact of all of the things that various groups are doing that in some way impact the educational pipeline. There are many different spots in the pipeline where students can be left behind, and we need to take a comprehensive look at the entire pipeline from cradle to career to see where there might be some gaps or some redundancies that could be improved on in terms of what we all do. And this would be a partnership that would be really voluntary. It would be a voluntary association where nobody would have to give up any turf or any control or autonomy, but it would just simply be a way for us to come together to really understand how whatever it is our particular group is doing fits into the larger picture and plan and see. So I mean, you could be, I think these are areas for us to make progress on. I think that as we get more specific on this, there'll be specific specific goals and objectives that are going to be associated with timelines. These are more like channels, you know, for us to be operating. The third one is, because there are three, those are the first two, they're strengthening our programs, our academic programs, to respond to regional needs and opportunities that we have here. The second one being serving the region. The third one is helping to the national effort to develop a more efficient model for higher education, one that has lower costs and that can help us expand capacity in the higher education system. So that's sort of been the theme that we've used to organize the lecture series, the President's Lecture Series this year. And we do have a group of faculty that have been meeting with the speakers as they come to explore these issues more in depth. And we also we created a program, made a call for proposals from our faculty toward the end of this last semester. We put $100,000 on the table and made a call for proposals to develop innovative approaches to teaching and learning. So we received a strong response, and we're funding 22 of them. So that's already on sort of on track. Now with this faculty group, we are going to sort of survey the proposals that we funded and to see whether there are any areas in which that the proposals haven't addressed that are up